Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Denison. So in this video, I want to show you yarn seeds. Many people have not seen yarn seed. So this is yarn seed. And you see now, this is yarn seed. So this yarn seed can plant 3 hips for you. You cut it here, you cut it here, you plant both end of the yarn. So these are yarn seeds. So we have harvested the yarn and we have kept them under yarn, this orange tree here, so that they will be more preserved. Because if you drop it inside your room or inside a zinc house, many of the tubers might get bad. So these are the yarn seeds. So we have ones that we will call cut two. It means you can cut them into 2 pieces. Then we also have one that direct planting. So you can see this one now. This one you don't need to cut it. You can just plant it directly. You don't have to cut this one. We have smaller ones. And because they are small does not mean they will produce big yam. As they are like this, if you plant it, you are going to harvest big yam. But the bigger the better. Of course, like this one that for you can cut this one into 2 pieces. So this is cut two. This is cut two, cut three anyway. So these are the yam seeds that we have here. So for some people that want to go into yam cultivation this farming season, what you have to do now is to buy your yam seedling. Guys, if you have a good place to preserve your yam, it's good that you buy your yam seedling now, because they are kind of a bit affordable now than when it's real planting season. And planting season start as early as rains come back. So within April, March, April, depending on your region and when rains will return, it will be time for planting. So if you don't prepare your yam seed now, that time is more costly. So how much are they selling this yam seedling here now? So I want you to look at this seed now. So this is how they are being selected. So this one here is going for as low as 2,500. You can get it for 2,000 too, depending on the quality of yam. So for this quality of yam, this one like this is 2,500. Yes. So let me show you. And it's better you buy the ones that you can cut in multiple places, since you are just starting the farm. If you buy the smaller ones, it's also good, but you can also go with it. So let me show you some of the big yams that we have here. So let me show you some of the big yams. So this one here, this is the big yams that we have. Can you see? So this one is not meant for planting per se. This one is not meant for planting. So this one, what we are doing with this one is to sell it out. So people that want to buy yam, you let me know, and I can also prepare this one and send them to you. Of course, they might not be that cheap, but it's affordable, right? So we have different sizes. We have different sizes. So you can see these ones too. You can see, so all these ones, they are big, they are meant for selling. We don't plant this one. Of course, you can also plant it, but we know the ones that are seed. This one are bigger yams. So they are meant for selling. Good. So this is what we have here today. So I want to encourage anyone that wants to go into yam cultivation. Yam cultivation is very profitable business, and many people that have yam this year, they are going to make a lot of money, because 100 tuber of yam, you can get it for maybe as low as 250,000 or 200,000, 100,000, depending on the size of the yam. So the bigger the size, the more expensive it is. So if you are able to cultivate like maybe 1 hectare of yam, we're talking of 10,000 heaps. If you do 1 hectare of yam, you have like 10,000 heaps. So these 10,000 heaps, how many yams are you going to harvest per heap? That one is depending on the seed. But if you are a starter, you might not be able to harvest much bigger yam. You have more seeds. You have more seed. But when you plant bigger size of yam, you're going to have more big yam. So, but if you're just starting, for example, now if I plant this yam alone, complete, without cutting it, it will give me a big yam. It might be one big yam. But immediately I cut this yam into 2 pieces, it might give me a smaller of this plenty. Maybe I can get like 4 or 3 per heap because of the cutting. So if you cut one of these ones now, the possibility of you having big yam from that heap is very low. Let me say 50-50. You can get big one or you get small one. But if you pick, for example, the whole of this, and you plant it complete like this, right, you're going to have a very big yam. So if you're starting, as a starter, mostly what you're targeting is you want to have more seeds. And the seeds too are very costly. And based on what I've learned as I visit the farm today, I discovered that the seeds are more costlier than even the big size yam. Because, for example, the one I just showed you and I say 2.5, the bigger size of that one might be 2,000 naira. But that is how it is. Let me show you again. So, for example, this particular size of yam might go for 2,000 naira. It's very big. This one is more than 1 kg. It's almost 2 kg. If you put it on scale, almost 2 kg. But how much is this one going? You can buy this one as low as 2,000 naira or 2,500. Now, if you're paying 2,000 naira for this yam, and you're now buying this one that is seed for 2,000 naira, or sorry, 2.5, you are now wondering, why is the big one cheaper than the small one? Seed are always expensive because this one is seed, but this one is not seed. So I hope that is also clear. I hope that is clear. So for anyone that wants to go into yam cultivation, if you're a beginner, the most important thing you have to do is for you to understand. You sit down and count your cost, right? How much will it cost you to cultivate maybe 1 acre, or you just need 10 heaps, or 5,000 heaps, or 3,000 heaps? You need to calculate. Like here in my community, here in Benue State, one heap goes for, I think, 30 naira or 15 naira. Eh, mama? How much is one heap? Kika have you on me on around? 50 naira. 50 naira. So one heaps here goes for as high as maybe 15 naira or 14 naira, depending on how you bargain. But that is how much they did last year. I just want to verify. Do you get? So if you now in your place, depending on how much they are doing, you can do 3,000 heaps, you can do 1,000 heaps as a beginner. You don't have to do too large because even the seed are costly. So someone that wants to get 300 300 yarn seeds, you can imagine how much that person will need. Of course, it's a profitable business, and if you do it well, at the end of the day, you make profit. So if you want to go into yarn cultivation, sit down and count your cost. And the things that you need for you to cultivate your yarn, you need fertilizer, number one. You need fertilizer. You need to apply fertilizer to your yam. And the good thing about yam is that you can always intercrop. It means you can mix your yam maybe with corn. You can plant corn and plant your yam. They will do well. You can plant your yam mixed with cassava. Here what we do most times is we intercrop yam with cassava. I will take it to my farm and show you where we have done that. So these are the advantages of having a yam farm. You can intercrop it. That is, you're getting more yield per land than just harvesting only yam. So thank you so much for watching this video. And all you have to do for me is to like this video, share the video, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.